Oh boy, this is remarkable. A Texas girls basketball coach had 3 huge wins in a 24-hour window of late, but only 2 of them actually came on the court. A week ago today, Amber Branson, head coach at Lipan High School, took her team to play in a regional semifinal playoff game in Abilene, Texas, about 100 miles from their home. But she was pregnant, and she was due at any moment, and I mean any moment. So Branson made contingency plans just in case she went into labor. Those plans were put to good use, as after the game, a much-needed win for her team, she pushed new life into the world just before 10:30 p.m. Central Time last Friday night. But the games would stop for no man or woman or newborn. And so Branson, right back on the sidelines the next day at 2 p.m. That's fewer than 16 hours after giving birth to a child, and coached her team to another win, and so earned a state tournament berth. Take a look at beautiful little Leslie Talise. In the 24-hour window again, she arrived 8 pounds, 7 ounces, 19 inches with a remarkable jumper, I might add. Then 15 hours and 42 minutes after giving birth, Mom was roaming the sidelines. And with that as a preamble to end all, the coach joins us now, Amber Branson of Lipan High. And Coach, you've had a week now to reflect on all that has happened over these last 7 days. When you look back at what you did, how does it all resonate with you?
I still don't think that, is anything really special that I did. God just put us in the right place at the right time, and his timing was perfect, and he was also there with us to deliver a healthy newborn. And, my girls, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been in Abilene to have that trip anyway and to make the story. So, they, because of their hard work and their continued focus throughout all this, we were able to do that.
First of all, how is your daughter doing?
She's wonderful. She's been good since the beginning, and she's continued to do so. She made her first trip down here to Austin with us, and hopefully in about 15 years she'll be back.
Okay, and just so I'm clear, you go into labor. You actually delivered her without taking any painkillers.
Yes, sir, but not by choice. I guess that was part of God's plan, too, because we got to the hospital, and it was probably within an hour and a half or so with delivery, and if I would have had to have pain medication, I don't think I would have been able to make it back.
And so, with regard to that, so you have the delivery. Were you thinking the entire time that you, under no circumstance, were going to miss Saturday's game?
Well, I didn't want to. I know a lot of people say it's just a game, but, at the high school level, these girls are like my own children, and I just wanted to be able to be there if I could, God willing, to see them compete and succeed, and fortunately, he allowed me to do that.
How did it feel physically to be roaming the sidelines, again, fewer than 16 hours after giving birth to a child?
I was fine, as long as I was standing up, walking around, and, just without God's strength and adrenaline, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it, but thankfully I was.
Again, little Leslie Talise, we should mention, is your 3rd child, so obviously you're the expert here. And then I wonder, you mentioned your girls, your team. What sort of bond do you have with them now, especially considering how last Saturday's game ended? I should mention, your team rallied from a double-digit deficit to come back and win and so advance to the state tournament.
Yes, sir. We were down 15 points with about 6 minutes left to go, and, I'm just so proud of them. And to me, this is all about them. It's not about me and what I did. They've had to overcome a lot during game situations throughout the year, and what they did Saturday is just a testimony to their will and their focus, and I'm just so proud of them, and that to me is the real story, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the girls and their effort. Well,
again, the state tournament begins today. That will be your next game. You have any other big plans prior to that one?
Prior to the state tournament game?
Yeah.
No, we're just ready to go play and do what we've continued to do all year and hopefully go win.
Amber Branson, I have to say, you are a much heartier human being than I ever will be. We thank you so very much for joining us here on SportsCenter this morning, and best of luck with your bouncing new baby, Leslie Talise. Seriously, congratulations and mazel tov from all of us here at SportsCenter.
Thank you very much.